Back, I'm Gertie Rude. Back again in that, what is it, Monday mood? It's Monday, isn't it? Sure, it's Monday. Seems to have been Monday all day. So I've missed this. This is about 9 days ago. Another pal said, Jen appreciates just Jennifer Aniston, look. She's poisonous. Meghan Markle is slammed by new neighbour after binning the jam gift. Well, it wasn't jam, was it? It was fruit something. Syrup. Something like that. But focus on settling into a new home, prioritising her safety. She's not looking to expand her social circle. Well, that's sort of like saying go away, isn't it, really? It's a polite way of saying it. So should we jump in?
But is focused on settling into her new home and prioritising her safety. She's not looking to expand her social circle at the moment. And here's the kicker. Here's the killer line. She also sees Meghan as poisonous and wants nothing to do with the drama she creates around herself and with the royal family.
Because this is what narcs do. They spout off all over the place, don't they? And then when anybody has an opinion on their spoutings, they're being bullied. They're the victims. And she's always the victim, this one, isn't she? She's always the victim. So, yeah, she sent Jen some jam and Jen didn't want her jam. Well, she can join the rest of humanity with that one, can't she? So let's carry on.
Sorry, this just gets even more mortifying. Jen has quietly binned Meg's gifts.
Obviously not that quiet, because we all know about it. So, yeah. Anyway, moving forward. The jam grift is done now, isn't it? From what I can glean. Can we all... we'll all agree on that. The jam grift is over. That's done. Yeah, that's another thing I've heard. Don't laugh, right? She's going into hospitality now, darlings. She's going into hospitality. She's going to own restaurants and hotels and be a hotelier or a hospitalier, whatever the word is. She's going to be one of them. Yes! So be prepared for everything to be covered in old dried petals. And, she's going to uplift everything. So I don't think she's done hospitality. As I said last week, she hasn't done acrobatics yet, but it's probably all in the... It's all in the offing, isn't it? Probably got it written down somewhere.
Not replied to any of her desperate invites for chats. She knows Meg also wants her as a guest on her podcast, but she is having none of it. She doesn't want...
after Mariah Carey. Do you remember when she had Mariah Carey on? Yes, and she spoke about herself the whole time, didn't she? And then had a little pop at poor old Mariah. I love Mariah Carey, Scary Carey. She's good, isn't she? Yeah, she's a good actress as well. For her acting, I'm not really sure of the singing. I can't, if you said what she sung, I don't know. Got no clue. But I know she's a singer, foremost. Didn't she go out with Jay-Z? What is his name? Or did he, whatever his name is, P. Diddy, that one. Did she? Well, am I off the mark completely? Because I've literally got less than no idea. Anyway, yeah, but I've seen her in a couple of things where she's acting. She's a good little actress. Prefer her as being an actor, actually. Or was it J-Lo? Might have been J-Lo. Where? Oh no, we're talking about Jennifer Aniston, aren't we? I don't know where I've gone with this. Got all confused. They're all there, aren't they? They're all there. They're all trying to keep... They're corralled away, trying to keep away from the marklet.
Her jam or her friendship. Angela Levin, Prince Harry's biographer.
Well, you don't want a bloody friendship anyway. It's like the kiss of death, isn't it? You know, that's what narcissists are like. They turn their gaze on you. They think they're giving you their munificence. And they're not. They're actually, scuppering you, really. Taking you down to their epically, exceedingly low level.
Mastermind joins me now. Look, Angela, we've seen Gwyneth Paltrow go down a similar path where Meghan almost forces the friendship out into the public, hoping that the celebrity in question is going to feel so embarrassed that they actually do a total U-turn and come on side.
Right.
But it feels like Jennifer Aniston really has the measure of Meghan Markle here.
Everybody's got the measure of
especially using that word poisonous.
Listen, darling, listen. Everybody, there's undiscovered tribes in the Amazon basin that have got a measure. Do you get me? They ain't even got a telly or any devices, let alone a bleeding internet connection. So she's one of them. She's a bleeding troublemaker.
And especially making the point, Angela, that she doesn't like the way that she has treated the British royal family.
She's good.
Well, that really pleases me, actually, and I would like to hear more and more people saying that, because it has been just so awful for them.
Yeah.
And Megan actually
she's tiresome,
is
tiresome.
very, very rude and bad.
Yes.
And I'm very pleased that people say, look, you do what you like, but I'm actually for the wrong.
Well, I've missed that bit, haven't I? Let's carry
family,
on.
and I don't want to hear the dreadful things that you or Harry are saying. Get lost. But what's interesting,
even if it's true, which debatably some of it could be set in a kernel of truth, we're only being told it from her angle, aren't we? We all know that life is nuanced. There's their point of view, your point of view, everyone else's point of view, and then somewhere in between is the truth. There's no such thing as your truth, there's just the truth. So there's that to it. Basically, Jennifer Aniston doesn't want anything to do with the Meghan Markle.
Well, she's getting so keen, the Duchess, she likes to be known as, that she's sent lots of gifts, because the first ones haven't worked, including, and I had to look this up, an artisanal jam. Do you know what that is?
No.
Well, it's a jam which you make by hand, and it's full of...
Because it isn't jam. It's not set, it hasn't got pectin in it and all this, that and the other that sets it to make it into jam. Now has it? You know, she's literally boiled up some fruit with some sugar, cooled it, and then put it in some jars. And it's like got a 3 days shelf life in the fridge. Which makes it not jam.
Beautiful things.
Because jam, you see, is a preserve. And the name is literally in the word, isn't it? Preserve. You've preserved it. And if it only lasts 3 days, you haven't preserved it at all, have you? No, so it's not jam, you see. I mean, keep up, troops. So it's something, like I said, a fruit syrup. But it's not a jam, perchance.
Nothing has got any special additions to it. It's just very pure and very healthy.
Yes,
now, you know, most of the jams have been done by a factory and are not like that.
Wait, what?
But she's so desperate.
What did you say? She made the fruit syrup in a factory. I thought she only made 10 pots or something and sold them to everyone, give them away, didn't she? Even if they wanted them or not, they got them. Then she sold out in like 15 minutes because there was only 10. Now it works out that she got them made in a factory. I thought she did them in her kitchen. Or one of her neighbours' Airbnb. Or she just broke in when they were away. It's probably their summer home. They were probably skiing, weren't they, in Aspen or somewhere. She knew that. So she's got a ladder. She shimmied over into their house, made a load of stuff in their kitchen, probably mucked it up as well, didn't she? It's probably all bleeding old dead petals everywhere. Yeah, and then went home and made out, oh, look at me, I was innocent as a newborn babe, weren't me? Well, you never know, do you? You never know.
She would maybe even make a jar of jam and send it along. But,
yes.
You know, it's pathetic, isn't it? If somebody doesn't want you, you just step back quietly. But you're quite right, and I agree with you.
That's not a bleeding old jam being made, is it? Is that bleeding old jam being made? I thought the thing about her jam, it was all natural and authentically sourced and all this, that and the other. She didn't say authentically sourced, made in a factory. But allegedly not so.
She goes on and on and on, sending things round until the person starts feeling, okay, I might do it. Or, oh, look, I don't want to upset her too much. You know, poor thing, she's always so sad.
Right, what's going on with this one? What's going on over here on the left? What is happening here? We do not know. She's looking good for 47, though. She's looking a bit more like Katie Price every day, isn't she, though, bless her? Right, let's go.
And, you know, but she's not. She's a tough woman herself. So, you know, that's it. If Meghan wants to send her stuff, it's going straight in the bin.
Yeah. I'll bung it in the bin.
And the thing is, Angela, we saw...
Someone tried it on TikTok, and they weren't being a thingy either way. They weren't even invested in her for that. I think they did, like, cookery stuff. Anyway, they got it sent and tried it on TikTok, and they said it didn't taste of anything. So there you go, what does that mean? I mean, it was red, but it didn't actually taste of anything that would make anybody think anything like jam or even fruit syrup. It was just kind of like a watery thing of tastelessness. So there you go.
With Gwyneth Paltrow, it was a big mistake. Yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow has now actually been markled. That's how I describe it, because now
she's lucky.
She's had to pretend that she is friends with Meghan, even though she did.
Oh, no more smelling candles, is there? See? Do you get me? Gwenny, it's Gwyneth. Bloop. Don't say anything. Yeah, we don't want the marklets, do we? Do we want the marklet smelling candle of intimate areas? Do we? I don't think we do. I think the world will keep spinning without that. Yes, that would be an added outrage, wouldn't it, darlings? What with the cream on the todge? We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want no smelling candles of anything intimate anywhere, ever. We don't even want Gwenny's, really. But, and seeing as how it's not really men that buy candles, per se, right? And even if, say, your man did buy you a candle, he turned up with an intimate smelling candle from Gwenny's gloop, would that be a gift? Or would it be something that you used as a projectile? You know, and then after that picked it up and projectiled it into the bin, because no woman really wants to be gifted another woman smelling intimate areas candle. No, do we? Was it just me? Then conversely, the candle market is really geared more towards women. I can't see how many women would go out and buy that specific candle. So is it a thing, or is it an urban tale? Does it not really exist? Probably not. No one cares, least of all me.
Want nothing to do with her to begin with. Here? They made this video, so now every interview, Meghan Markle is asked all about. Sorry, Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's Gwenny.
She was asked all about her friendship with Meghan Markle, which is non-existent. So I totally understand why Jennifer Aniston is just like, I don't want the drama.
Right.
I'm moving to Montecito to be safer. I do not need this drama in my life.
Funny, you'd think having that old thing in the neighbourhood, it would plummet the old house prices, wouldn't it? They go decisively down, wouldn't they, the real estate? But there you go. She's probably just going to have to put on more security, isn't she, Jennifer? She is, because otherwise that old thing, she'll be over there. She'll have her ladder. She'll be shimmying over the fence to get to her. And she's got a dog that's alive as well.
I mean, come on, this is a woman who already has a huge amount of media attention, and the last thing she needs is to be constantly connected with the toxicity of Meghan.
No.
Yeah, but also, if you're moving, they've probably got a huge mansion. It's very stressful and it's very demanding.
Why
and you want
has she got kids, this one? Because, yeah, all right. I've got a load of dosh, let's have a huge mansion. But you can only ever be in one room at once. That's the thing I've always noticed about big houses. Doesn't matter how big they are, or indeed how small. One can only ever be in one room at one time, you see? So all the other rooms are sort of latent, and vacant, and bereft of any habitation, and pointless, just gathering dust, which means you've got to clean it. Oh, actually, you know, she's probably got servants. And she, if you think of it, she probably has. So, but it just seems a pointless effort to me. One would probably just need a modest, or if not suitably humble home that's functional for your needs, and no more than that. That's my own personal opinion, because why else would you need all this going on here? You know, it's like the car situation. Look, she's got a big garage. That's what they say anyway. But I think the Marklet's got an even bigger garage. Well, she would have, wouldn't she? Yeah, but you can only drive one car at a time. Or your own body can only actually be in one car at a time. So I can't see the point of having like a fleet of cars when there's only one you. That's what I think. Anyway, I think I've said enough. Probably said too much. Anyway, I'm going. I'm still not well. I'm still hanging on. I don't know what's happening to me. I have to go to doctors, really. Really not a well person, you know. Anyway. Like probably 3/4 of the population. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, have a great time. Love you and leave you. Bye-bye now.